Hi, I'm Lauren LaRoche, and you're watching Poor Girls Guide Chicago video series. Today, I'm going to show you how to make a fun, festive, and of course, red, white, and blue drink. Now, you can also make this for a large party, like a drink dispenser or something to display if you're having a lot of people and you don't want to be, mixing individual cocktails for everyone. You can also make this minus the alcohol for kids because they also get a kick out of the red, white, and blue effect. Just do the same thing I'm going to show you, just minus the alcohol for kids. So this recipe, as well as the larger quantity recipe for a party, is available on our website, poorgirlsguidechicago.com. So today I'm going to show you the technique of how to get this really cool layered effect. So first thing, sugar content. That's what's going to keep the layers separate and keep one on the bottom and one float to the top. Now for the red layer, which you see I have as the bottom layer, I like to use cranberry juice. You can also use a Hawaiian punch or a red liquid that is high in sugar. This is also where I mix my alcohols because you want that sugar from the alcohol to help really keep the red layer down. So for the blue layer, which is the lighter one, I like to use a light blue Gatorade. And I also dilute it with a little bit of LaCroix or soda water. You can use Diet Ginger Ale, Diet 7-Up, Diet Sprite, just regular water. Anything that's clear, and it's going to dilute the Gatorade enough to make sure that it floats to the top of the red. So for ratios, I'm showing you a drink that's using 2 cocktail shakers, one filled with red, one filled with blue. That will make about 4 drinks. So for 4 drinks, I would use 6 shots of vodka. You can use any kind of alcohol you want, more or less shots, depends on what you want to party. 6 shots is about 1.5 shots per person. Okay, so in my red, I have my cranberry juice and my vodka. Give it a little shake here. All right, ready for step 1. Going to pour the red about 1/3 of the way up, like that. All right, so I have 1/3 of the glass here filled with my red. Next, I'm going to take a hefty portion of ice, and ice is really key to this drink because it's going to help you separate the layers. So I use a lot of ice here. The more ice, the better. And as you can see, even as the ice starts to melt, the layers will stay separate, so don't worry about it having too much ice in there. All right, really gonna fill this with ice and make sure that it's almost forming like an ice wall to really help keep the red and the blue separate. So that is gonna be key. Okay, so that's setting nicely, my ice and my red. Now I have my diluted Gatorade with some soda water. And I use a ratio of 75% of Gatorade, 25% of the clear, light, watery liquid. Now aside from the sugar, the other key to this drink is a very slow pour. You pour very slowly, right on top of the ice. And voila, you have your red, white, and blue. Again, the red is cranberry juice and Hawaiian punch, blue is a light blue Gatorade, and your white is, of course, your ice. And after you're done, it'll settle, and you still have a very cool looking red and blue drink, and the ice will float towards the top eventually. It melts, and you can keep adding ice as you want. Now, I prepared this a couple hours ago, and the awesome thing is it was in the fridge, and it still stays like this. So if you want to prepare some for people before they get there, that's a fun tip too. It will stay separate. I also garnished it with a little fruit. I have some strawberries and berries in here to keep with the red and blue theme. Just a couple ideas. A little straw, you can do a red or blue straw. More ideas on our website along with the step-by-step guide and recipes that you just watched. Thanks so much for watching, guys. PoorGirlsGuideChicago.com. Cheers!